So anyway, doing stunts all by yourself is very difficult. And I'm not sure about whether the timelines coincided or not, but if in case it coincided, I'm sure it must have been a lot more difficult to do those things. So mentally, how was it taxing for you? Was it challenging? Because enjoy karte ho, like you said already, that you take the fun side of it and you enjoy the process. But mentally, was it tough to reach that stage of toughness? And then I have a question for Aditya as well.
Only if I could write thesis on it and how I felt. Thank you so much. Of course, it's mentally, there's so much, there's so many questions. The first are always challenging, and if you're asking about motherhood and you know everything coming together at the same time, I really don't know what I would have done had Aditya not been there by my side. Had it been
Jaan le lo Aditya.
and Lokesh Bhaiya, everybody. I mean, it was of course a home production, but you know you're part of something. There's a sense of responsibility as an actor and credibility as an actor that you have to consistently be you know at it. Of course, we took precautions. That's also not a time where you tell everybody, you know, that okay, this is what's going to happen. It's the most it's something which is no kept secret, right? And but luckily, most of the stunts and the whole training bit, it was very rigorous training for weeks. As I already mentioned, very thankful to Keshav sir and Bhushan sir. He also took us to NSG here in Mumbai, and my God, that has to be one of the best days of my life, where you actually got to fire live, and I came out looking red like an apple. And they said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know. I really enjoyed firing those shots." And so many emotions, of course, so many things. You want to be conscious, you want to be cautious, you want to be careful. I'm really thankful to some of the doctors that who were supervising this secretly. And so we were mostly left with the talkie portion or the walking shots, which we could, you know, work around and manage. But all in all, as he said, this was almost felt like you know, more than surreal. Like your baby is also part of this whole thing. There were always two of us putting that effort, two of us walking, two of us saying those lines. One, if I'm rehearsing, I'm sure the baby is listening, and I'll never. And I think somewhere the inspiration also comes from how I've seen my mother, you know, work her way through when she was expecting my siblings, or I'm sure the kind of stories I've heard when she was expecting me. I think the kind of mental makeup, especially we Indian women have, I think it's way more stronger than we give ourselves credit for. So. Yeah.
And kudos to you for that. And I'm sure the baby must be very proud and happy कि मेरी मम्मी इतनी कमाल की action already करती है. Already very proud.